Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Cassie, and today I'm going to talk about manga that I plan to read this summer. So since I have a few series completed recently in the last half year or so, I really want to do some reading this summer because I have the time to do it. So I have 4 series and then one shot kind of that I want to read. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first one is Blood on the Tracks. There are 17 volumes of this. It is a little bit of a horror series, but I'm trying to do good and mostly read things that are more like slice of life-ish. This will be my only horror title, kind of, technically, maybe, that I'll be really diving into this summer. So this has 17 volumes. It shouldn't be too long of a read in general since I do have the time for it. If you do not know, I will read the synopsis. Seiichi's mother loves him very much, and his days pass with placid regularity. School, friends, even the attention of his attractive classmate, Fukishi. Fukishi. I might be saying that wrong. Until one terrible summer day that all changes. Shuzo Oshimi, who wrote The Flowers of Evil, delivers his most unsettling work yet, the tale of a seemingly normal family suddenly swallowed up by the creeping horror of everyday life. Gorgeous art and an understated script only serve to heighten the tension as we watch his life spiral into nightmare. So yeah, yay, exciting. I have been wanting to read this for a while. I've read the first 3 volumes and then I kind of stopped and wanted to collect the rest of them from there so I can just read them in one go, which is what I'll be doing now. I wanted to actually read the Higurashi series, but I think that paired with another series that I will be reading this summer, it would have been too much. So this is what I'll be doing instead. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. Another series I'm going to read is Neighborhood Story. I kind of already started with reading this one. So this is by Ayazawa, and I love these covers. They're so pretty. So I think these are technically omnibus, but it's the way it was printed out here recently, and there are 4 of these total, so it won't be too much and I can probably get them done fairly quickly. I'll probably do that in a weekend or something, but we'll see how that goes. I will read the synopsis once I find it. Oh no, maybe there is none. I apologize. Maybe I'm not very good at this then today. Okay. Anyways, instead I'll give you a little background. So Ayazawa, here we go, we have some background from her, instead of me doing it off the top of my head, is the creator of many popular manga titles, including Nana, one of the best-selling shoujo series of all time. Nana won the Shogakukan Manga Award in the shoujo category in 2003, and a live-action movie adaptation was released in 2006. American readers were introduced to Yazawa's stylish and sexy storytelling in 2002 when her title Paradise Kiss was translated into English, which they put that out as a larger one-shot book not too long ago as well, which I also got. Some of her other works include Tenchi Nanka Janai, I'm No Angel, and Last Quarter, which I believe also was just recently released here, which had a live-action movie adaptation that released in 2004. So yeah, I love her works because I love her art style, I love the depth of her stories, her characters. It's just really great. And just overall, the style. I just love the style. And this book kind of got some boo-boos and I didn't realize it until I started to read it the other day. And I'm like, oh man, it's not a perfect cover, but that's okay. The next one is a omnibus for the movie Summerwars. So it is the complete edition. If you have not seen the movie, I highly recommend that you do. I actually got this from Mage's Emporium rather affordably. Is that a word? So yeah, I was really happy when I saw it listed on there. I snatched it up so quick because this was one of my wish list items. Anyways, I do have to do a good wipe down the cover, but then it should be good. Kenji Koiso is a high schooler with a crush on Natsuki Shinohara, a kendo club beauty. His aptitude for numbers earns him a part-time job working maintenance on the global virtual reality world Oz. One day before summer vacation, Natsuki asks Kenji for a favor: accompany her to her great-grandmother's 90th birthday celebration in the countryside. As Kenji tries to find his footing among the boisterous and tightly knit Jinochi clan, he gets a mysterious email with a complex code and the message, "Solve me." Little does Kenji know what solving the code will lead to. This manga will have sci-fi elements, but is really about human relationships, the blood ties binding the Jinochi, and the budding one between Natsuki and Kenji. It's a title I'd recommend to longtime manga readers and newcomers alike. And that was a comment by Fandom Post. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this, and I think I will pair it with the movie just to get the full experience this summer. Next is this one. This is Barakamon, and I will absolutely pair this with the anime this summer because it's one of my all-time favorites and probably one of the best slice of life anime I've ever watched. So yeah, Barakamon is about 18 volumes long, but there's like a volume at the end called 18 plus 1, so technically it's like 19. So yeah, instead of reading this, I'm just going to tell you. So here we have Honda, and he is like a calligrapher, but he lives in a city, and one day he is doing this art, and like this well-renowned calligrapher is kind of like, there's no soul in your work. Your art is kind of falling flat. And he gets really upset, and I'm not going to go into it too much because I don't want to give things away. Anyways, he ends up moving out to the countryside for the summer so he can like find the soul to put into his artwork, basically. And he meets this little girl named Naru, and her friends and the whole neighborhood in general. They befriend Honda, and they kind of like bring that soul into him, I guess. And it's just a really cute, silly, but heartwarming, and it has some serious parts at times. But it's a really great series, and I really recommend it. If you don't want to read it, I definitely recommend that you watch it. This is supposed to be my reading list, not my recommendation video, but yes, I still recommend it. Okay, last one. My last one, this is why I didn't want to add any more to my list, is Tokyorevengers. So, Tokyorevengers, I got them released as omnibus. There are 31 volumes in 15 omnibus, I think. So I will be reading those. It will take me much longer than the rest of them because it is a little bit more, but that's okay. I am really excited to read this. I did read the first 2 omnibus volumes, and I loved it, and that's why I got the rest. I don't know if I'll be pairing this with the show just yet because I've already got a lot on my plate, but I am really excited to finally read all this since I finished collecting it this year. Yay! I am still working on Todai Revengers and another like side thing that they did, but doesn't matter. I'll just mainly be focusing on this right now. But yeah, so those are the manga that I'm reading this summer. If you have a TBR for manga for the next 2-3 months, I would like to know about those because maybe I'll get some ideas. Definitely not to add to my pile right now since it's obviously quite large. But yeah, thank you so much if you've watched this so far. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more content like this or similar, feel free to like and subscribe. If not, I just really appreciate you being here, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!